Hello everyone and welcome to this new lecture. This lecture we will talk about something very important indeed, and this is about the genesis, how the cell, or first of all we have to give you the subject of this lecture, and it is about biological stuff. In this lecture we will discuss the genesis, the formation of the spermatozoa and the formation of the ovum. The formation of the spermatozoa goes through different stages. And these stages include first spermatogenesis. From the spermatogonium goes through the spermatogenesis, and then it becomes the primary spermatocyte. Later on it becomes secondary spermatocyte, and then spermatid, and at last it becomes a spermatozoon. Through the spermiation, it goes through the spermiation. When we will discuss about the ogonium, the ogonium will go through many processes in order to form the ovum of the female. And the first process is the oocytogenesis, then otogenesis, then otogenesis 2, meiosis and mitosis, in order to form the ovum, and that ovum will go through maturation. Next subject, we have the thermodynamic. We have two laws of thermodynamics. The first law of thermodynamics is the conservational law, and this law it's simply saying that the energy in the universe, it does not comes and goes away, it just goes through different shapes and forms. And the second law of thermodynamics stating that the entropy and the energy will go in one direction, and this direction is the randomness, and the potential energy in a closed system will not be very affected by other systems. And this second law will have more randomness, and the energy production will be more or equal to the potential energy. Next, we have the amino acids. So in human body, there are the human needs 20 amino acids. About half of them the human body can form and synthesize, but about 12 amino acids the human body can synthesize from its own, and 8 will need amino acids to be provided to the human body through the diets or through food. Next subject, we have the sugar. And in this subject, I just want to say that it is a glucose that goes through oxidation, meaning an additional of oxygen ion or taken of the hydrogen or an electron. That's all a part of oxidation. And it is the opposite of reduction, as the reduction is taken of an oxygen and giving a hydrogen or electron to the molecule. By the way, starch is considered to be and glucose are considered to be sugar. This is just for general information. Respiration, we have in respiration there are three main processes. The first process is glycogenesis. Glycolysis, I'm sorry, I mean glycolysis. Glycolysis, it goes out, this process is out and does not include the mitochondria, provides 2 ATP. The second process and the third are both inside the mitochondria, and after glycolysis, there is the acetyl-CoA process. This one provides 2 ATP. Last one is oxidation relation. To be specific, oxidative phosphorylation, not oxidation, or electron transport chain. And this one provides 32 ATP, and it goes inside the mitochondria, of course. Other type of energy catabolism is called fermentation. And of course, there is metabolism is used by the plants, and when it comes to fermentation, the process needs lactic acid or alcohol in order to produce 2 ATP. Thank you for listening to this amazing lecture, and we have gained a lot of information and understanding about the cell and how the cell body, how catabolism, anabolism, amino acids, genesis, thermodynamics. And by the way, I want to give you another information. Thermodynamics, it means the studying or the science of energy. This is sugar, this respiration. We have talked about all these subjects, and they were very important and necessary subjects in biological stuff and biological the biology of the body, of the human body. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.